Stop what you're doing right now. There's something game-changing happening in the world of beauty, and it's not what you think. Imagine a beauty pageant where the contestants aren't even real. No, I'm not talking about a reality show or a prank. The world's first AI beauty pageant just crowned its winner, and here's the twist. That winner is not human. That's right. We've officially entered the age of AI models dominating the beauty industry. Are you ready to talk about it? Because I'm about to blow your mind. Okay, let's break this down. A beauty pageant, where every contestant is a digital persona. It sounds insane, right? But that's exactly what happened. 1,500 AI-generated models, created with technology so advanced it's nearly indistinguishable from reality, all competing for one title, Miss AI. Just think about that for a second. Real women with years of training, struggles, and achievements now being compared to lines of code, manipulated images, and machine learning algorithms. What does this mean for beauty? For society? This isn't science fiction. This is happening right now. And who won? A virtual influencer by the name of Kenza from Morocco. Kenza, a completely AI-generated woman, beat out hundreds of other AI models to become the first ever Miss AI. Her beauty is flawless, her profile impeccable. And here's the shocking part. She's not even real. Do you feel that? The unsettling truth creeping in? This is the future, and it's beautiful. But is it dangerous? Kenza has over 200,000 followers online. She's changing the game. And yet, it's all an illusion. Just a bunch of pixels stitched together. But guess what? People are buying it. And in a way, we've all just been sold a lie, and we didn't even realize it. Let's talk about the technology. Kenza's creation was no accident. She wasn't just whipped up in a few minutes. She was developed by a whole team of experts using cutting-edge artificial intelligence. AI created her from scratch, her face, her voice, her every single movement. And you know what? It's perfect. Too perfect. And I get it. We all love a flawless face, right? But what's happening here goes beyond mere beauty. This is about control. AI can now manipulate every aspect of our world. Think about that. Are we creating beauty standards that are no longer human? Are we replacing the real with the synthetic? Now let's dive into the real problem here, the ethics. What does it say about us when an AI-generated model wins the world's first Miss AI pageant? Should an AI even be allowed to represent real women? Does this make us question everything we thought we knew about beauty? You see, the beauty industry has already been criticized for perpetuating unrealistic standards. But now, we've outsourced beauty to artificial intelligence. AI doesn't get tired, it doesn't have insecurities, it doesn't need makeup, and it sure as hell doesn't need to worry about society's pressures on real women. AI is the perfect model, and that's what makes it so dangerous. But let's really think about this. The beauty industry is shaking in its boots right now. AI-generated models like Kenza could change everything. Imagine a world where every magazine cover, every runway model, and every Instagram influencer is not even real. It's the ultimate beauty revolution, but is it a revolution that's worth fighting for? Imagine being a real person trying to break into the fashion industry, and now you're competing with something that can be perfected endlessly. Does Kenza have an advantage? Yes, she's AI. She can be whatever society wants her to be. And you know what? She wins. Every time. But here's the real kicker. This is just the beginning. The Miss AI pageant is only the first of many. As technology advances, we're going to see AI models everywhere. More competitions, more influencers, and more beauty standards that are out of our control. Think about it. Digital beauty queens running the world while real women are left trying to live up to a standard that is not even human. And here's the truth. AI doesn't age. AI doesn't get sick. AI doesn't have bad days. It's all curated, all manipulated, all controlled. So what happens when we start looking at real people and comparing them to perfection? Will we ever be enough? So let's talk about society. What does it mean when we start to worship AI-generated perfection? Where do we draw the line between technology helping us and technology controlling us? Are we shaping a future where real beauty is buried under the weight of pixels and algorithms? Because let's face it, we might be. And so, here we are. Miss AI is a wake-up call, not just for the beauty industry, but for all of us. We have to decide whether we're okay with an AI-driven world or if we still want the messy, real, raw beauty of humanity. Kenza Laley's victory is a milestone, but it's also a warning shot across the bow. The world's first AI beauty pageant, Miss AI, has just crowned its first ever winner, Kenza Laley, and things are getting a little crazy in the tech and beauty world. Kenza isn't even real. She's a fully AI-generated model from Morocco. So, the question is, what does this mean for the future of beauty standards, AI, and the modeling industry? First, let's set the scene. Miss AI is a beauty pageant where all contestants are created using artificial intelligence. There were over 1,500 AI-generated personas that competed for the crown, and Kenza Laley, a virtual influencer from Morocco, took home the title. Now you might be wondering, how could a digital model even compete with a real person in a beauty contest? And I'll be honest, that's exactly what I was thinking at first. Kenza's victory has sparked a ton of discussion online. Some people are calling it revolutionary, while others say it's a huge step backwards. And here's why Kenza isn't just a computer-generated face. She's got a full personality, a social media following of over 200,000 people, and a creator that's used AI to build her life out in a way that feels almost too real. What's even more wild is that Kenza's creator, Miriam Bessa, is being recognized for her role in creating a virtual person who can represent an entire culture. Kenza represents Moroccan culture, which gives her an extra layer of relevance in a global context. But this isn't just about her looks. It's about how AI can shape culture and beauty standards. Can you even imagine how the fashion industry will react to this? Here's the kicker. Miss AI was judged on 3 core categories: beauty, technology, and social clout. Now, judging beauty based on algorithms might sound a little dystopian, but it also makes you think AI has the potential to push our boundaries and challenge our definitions of beauty. Let's be real for a second. Do we really think that the human beauty standards we've had for decades are healthy? It's a mix of genetic luck and societal pressures. AI could shift that. So, Kenza winning this pageant isn't just about beauty, it's about showing how AI can reshape our ideals. For years, we've been stuck with what the fashion and beauty industries have told us is beautiful, but now we're seeing an entirely new version of beauty, one that's digital and comes with no limitations. But here's where things get complicated. Is this ethical? Is it okay for AI to represent us? Is it okay for AI to be our beauty standard? There's a conversation to be had here about how AI models like Kenza might perpetuate unrealistic ideals. Sure, she's perfect because she's AI-generated, but what message does that send to young people? Don't get me wrong, I'm not saying Kenza shouldn't have won. In fact, she's amazing. But if AI is going to be used to model beauty, what does that do to real human women who already struggle with impossible standards? If AI beauty standards become the norm, where does that leave diversity in the real world? These are important questions we need to address. Now, let's talk about the impact on the beauty industry. Imagine being a model, an influencer, or even someone trying to break into the fashion world. This pageant is basically telling us that AI models can be a new standard. What happens when brands start to realize that these AI models can be created, controlled, and customized for any campaign, any look, and any demographic? Think about it. AI models like Kenza don't need to be booked for photo shoots. They don't require makeup or styling. You don't have to worry about travel, eating habits, or mood swings. From a business standpoint, they're cost-effective, easy to manage, and always on brand. This could lead to a serious shift in how we view models and influencers in the future. Looking ahead, what does this mean for fashion and beauty? I think we're going to see a future where brands use AI models alongside real people to represent diversity, culture, and even futuristic beauty. I mean, if Miss AI can make headlines now, imagine what the next few years will look like. What about AI models creating new beauty standards that reflect both digital and human aesthetics? And it's not just about beauty, this is going to change everything, from how fashion is advertised to how we think about gender and race. These digital models could represent so many more identities, making the whole world of fashion and beauty more inclusive in ways we've never seen before. It might sound like science fiction, but it's happening right now.